That shit was low-key. Looking at the chat here and seeing Azana be like, bro, you ain't streaming. It's like, I know, it wasn't working. Guys, we're here. 41's in the chat. Who's here? Who's here? Let's go. Can you guys hear me good? He almost gave me a headache. Nah, my bad, bro. 5 minutes late. I was wasn't working. Let me send it out. Say we live. Yes, I guess. All right, cool. Let's go. What is good, chat? Good to see you guys. Mentorship people, hit the Discord. I'm gonna hop in the Discord. Hopping in the Discord. Mentorship, hit in the Discord. In here, share screen. Should be good. Disable like this. Smaller. I can't move it. Never mind. All right, cool. We here. What's good? Let's get right into it. All right. Let's break down the accounts. The currency cave? No, my mentorship. I have my own as well. I know I teach in the currency cave one as well, but I during this and then also for New York and stuff, I go live in mine. Yo, let's go. P55, Eduardo, what's good? Welcome. Can't thank you enough for the challenge account, man. No limit till it's over. Yes, sir. You better stay locked in now. You gotta pass that challenge with us, guys. Anyone who got their or won the giveaways last week should have already received their accounts and everything. So let's go. How was your guys' weekends? I'm drunk right now. Please do. You received, yes, sir. See, you guys receive your accounts, guys. Hey, you guys stick around. Not only do we give away free trades and updates and results and not results, but reviews like trade. I mean, we do give results, but trade reviews and all that type of stuff. But we also give away accounts. So stay around. When you guys like treat me nice, we have good streams. We win, we lose. I definitely find chances that I like to go and give you guys accounts. So stay tuned. For those who got their accounts, make sure we keeping not keeping track, but we're you know, that we keep, you know, what's the word? Like just take care of them. Just take care of them. Basically, all I'm trying to say. All right, let's go. I'm gonna post the link on my story, and then we are Gucci gang. 84 watching. You know what that means? We should have 84 likes. 84 watching. You know what that means? We should have 84 likes. All right, cool. You can hear me. It's better with the mic for sure. When I was doing just the you know, it was hard because I was traveling around, but I got the mic now and everything. It sounds so much better. Live now. All right, we're good now. You're officially 4 years fucking late. Not actually. You're right here at the right time if you're here with NLT and on the live stream. That's all I got to say. All right, guys, we got a lot to go over. First, we can go over kind of what I'm seeing on this. You guys already know, if you guys have been trading with me, we've already pushed up a bunch where, you know, technically makes me bullish. That I want to take buys, but it's like, at what point within here would we consider the the impulse starting from, where is discount, where can we go from there, all type of stuff. So why I'm bringing that up is that like technically I like how price kind of pulled back right here and then led to this whole push on this bull like right here. So this technically would be the correct fib. Let me move this. The correct fib would be from this low up to this high, and you guys can see right here in discount is also lining up with the liquidation of these lows right here and a nice little demand right here. But the thing that I always have to keep account for is that if you look at this whole trend, there still is like, I mean, I have to go, I mean, the 1 minute, you know, is the 1 minute, but I bet if I go to the 1 minute, there's definitely a gap right here. A lot of buyers bought right here because where do I think their stop losses are? I think their stop losses are either below the lows here or below right in here, where I want to see price kind of like come back into here, and I need to see like some sort of lows get taken out, right? And then see if we can like continue to move up, right? So let's look at what would have to happen if I wanted to take like some sort of sells. I mean, I'm not really looking for sells. I'll tell you guys that right off the bat. But just because we broke this trend. So if you guys look at last week's trade, you guys were here. First off, who ended up holding the trade? I don't think I actually have been on live stream since this trade was called. Who here held this trade to the New York lows, like I said? Because I woke up with my TP smashed. That shit was G as fuck. Anyone? Let me know in the chat. Fabian, let's go. Top songs, what's good? What up, Drew? Sorry, I didn't see that. Drew, good to see you, bro. Where you been? I had liquidity down there, exactly. All right, so for those who don't know, we caught these sells on live stream to end the week last week. I took it at the, well, first off, the understanding was price was overall bearish, lower highs and lower lows coming down. As I came in and zoomed in, you could see price channeled up. And when we channeled up during New York session, we found untouched highs and lows, right? Untested. So when price was consolidating here and then we came into the trading session, I went over how I wanted price to liquidate the highs and that we had a bunch of liquidity sitting down here and that I wanted to take the sells down. So I ended up taking some partials down in this area to secure profits, but I ended up leaving the rest of my trade running with my TP right here. So my TP ended up like, you know, sold. Came when I was sleeping, TP smashed. There is nothing that like feels better than like getting into a trade, falling asleep with so much conviction and like waking up with your TP just absolutely just slaughtered. So not only did the TP get smashed here, but you guys can see that price ended up absolutely melting even more down. If I would have held on to this, would have been an absolutely massive trade. But beautiful sells to end the week here. But the thing that I'm thinking now is that because we played off, you know, we already sold off, we took liquidity, our, you know, sellers were in control. Where were sellers' stop losses? Up in this area. So we've kind of channeled back up, aimed for the liquidity above. But I feel like after we took it, what did we do? We took liquidity above right here, retested in here, and then continued back up, breaking the highs. So if you're me, what are you thinking? What are you guys thinking, chat? Anyone? Look for next resistance. It's more of like, yeah, like buy bias basically, is that like understanding that price, we were in this downtrend, we already came down and pushed so, why did I do that? I fucked that up, my bad. My bad. So you could see if I go to the, you know, let's go to the 30 minute, you can maybe see a little better. Price was clearly in this uptrend. I'll take this off so you can see a little better. Clearly in this uptrend, higher highs and higher lows. Then we started the stall. We had this one last push up that broke structure. And because I saw this type of market structure of us taking this high, lower high, or lower low, lower high, broke down over here. That I thought this was just a pullback to continue lower. So because this has already happened, what's happened next? Pullback, respecting these lows, and then we got an immediate break, retest, and continue. So although we're up in here, I do think we need some sort of pullback here, but overall, I'd say that we're probably going to pull back and continue higher. If we didn't like to me, and the price action in this area is what's making me think that, is that price already came, stopped out all the liquidity from the sellers from here, retested without breaking any lows, big wick right here in the 50, retesting this demand area, and it has now pushed super heavy. What time did this break structure at? 7 a.m. Really? Kind of crazy. But yeah, that was New York session was the retest into the order block, kind of demand level down in here to continue. What do you guys think about that? Sells again to grab liquidity at the lows from the buyers this morning. Okay, Tay. I get what you're saying. Retest, buyers up. But it's just that, like, you know, let's just mark it up. All right, to the left, supply that I see is up in this area, right up in here, kind of. So maybe one final push up. We could look for some sort of reaction. This would be a crazy sell though. Like if we could catch like this was the high to continue back lower. What would you guys think about that? What y'all think about that? Now you're not feeling the sells? No sells? Like this be doing the most? The fuck was that text? I was targeting that supply this morning. Actually, if you look at my trades, oh hell yeah, take a look. Good shit, bro. Starting to get this reaction here. Whole hourly order block up in this area too. Oh shit, the 4 hour has no bottom wick too. Four-hour has no bottom wick. If we can get in the supply up here and then it ends up, how much longer do we have though? Yeah, we have another 2.5 hours. Like let's be doing the most. Wanted to see if we reject higher or higher time frame breakout of the highs. Yes, sir. How long are you usually in trades for? It really depends on the setup. If I have like a broader outlook, like, you know, the trade from Thursday, I actually had conviction of like, oh, overall market structure getting at the highest point to go. Sometimes, you know, I'm a scalper, so we'll be playing within levels like this where I'm more enticed to kind of get out. But like, you know, trades like this where you're taking out session highs, aiming for session lows, you know, definitely some longer trades. But there's times where I get into trades for less than 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying? I'm in and I'm looking to get out. Like even for this, like if I wanted to take like this is something, you know, it's not really in a level I'm exactly looking for, but basically let's just say that on this, say this 15-minute candle did wick into the supply and then, you know, tight stops above the highs, 20 points. Something like that. What up, Nolani? Caught the, yeah, you caught those longs? Good shit. Good shit. Do you think it still has a chance to push up before tracing to the downside? kind of, that's why I want to see it stall out, is that we haven't really pulled back at all. So like we could be getting in at the pullback to continue higher. So that's why I'm like waiting right now. I'm not getting into anything right away. Kind of waiting to see how price is, like how price reacts. What an interesting. I just gotta wait, chat, because look at this 5 minute. Like, y'all already know. Look at it like this. Ready? How would you guys feel if you sold right here? Right? How would you guys feel if you sold right here? Right? How would you feel if you sold right here? Right? How would you feel if you sold right here? You know what I'm saying? So let's just wait a second. There's it kind of goes into what we talked about on last stream, if you guys remember, when it came to like, all right, if price is in a sharp uptrend like this, rarely does it go from a sharp uptrend to then a sharp just like this, right? Because usually if it does do that, what ends up happening? It's pulling down to pull up, right? So what usually ends up happening, if it's actually a sign of a reversal, is some sort of sideways movement where maybe we get it to liquidate the highs after moving sideways. Because that to me gives it some narrative, right? Like, if you guys think of narrative, what do you think of? You think of like the narrative of a story. It's like all trades for me and stuff, I look at kind of like with the narrative of understanding, like, all right, if price is trying to write a book, what's the narrative of the story presenting itself right now? And what can I do to potentially position myself to kind of, based on the narrative, know how the rest of the freaking book plays out? You know what I'm saying? So to me, liquidity gives these moves a narrative, because it's like, all right, where's liquidity sitting? And then once those levels are taken, it gives you an idea actually, right? Because it's either going to give you a reaction of like, oh, I like this reaction, I might take a trade off of this rejection, or you know what, this liquidity wasn't valid. Then you wait for like a slight retracement in the discount to take the trade, right? Rally-based rally or rally-based drop, exactly. Good job, Trucker E. So yeah, it's a good way to put it. Rally base, continue the rally, or rally base drop. So kind of waiting for the reaction of this. Luke, everyone locking for the knowledge. Let's go. You're on Euro AUD. I do not trade that, brother. I want to lie and lose you. Emmett's a legend. Emmett's all watching this shit. I kind of like that retest, guys. I do think we're gonna get some sort of small little move, but once again, I'm not really trying to catch just like a, you know, couple candles or whatever. I definitely want to get some points out of this, so I'm not looking right away. But it looks like, you know, the way I look at it is this kind of drop right here, fib it up. You see that we're reacting off the golden zone pretty nicely. So kind of see what ends up happening. You guys know if I get in though. Like this and this. I don't think you guys can see right. Yeah, no. Sign into my TRADERTV as well. All right, guys. Another thing, someone on the streams last time asked me about those futures accounts I got. I kind of forgot that I had a bunch left or whatever, so I definitely want to go back and try and pass some of these with you guys on stream. So for those who are interested, I got some decent accounts here, right? Not looking to do anything crazy off the bat, but I think it'd be fun. Damn, honestly, I kind of like this pullback into here. Why did I not look at that? Chat, look at this. Hold on. We might have a play. Fib long, reaction, holding, forming the W within discount in a bullish trend. Hold up. I'm not no rocket science, but rocket scientist. Damn, dude, I've been saying wrong words all day. The hell? What do you think about this? In a bullish trend, this is obviously the impulse, low to high, retracement kind of stalled, early sellers, pullback, tap, even more early sellers. What the hell-y? What the hell-y? Facts. That's what I'm thinking. What you guys think about that, though? New 30-minute just opened. That's good to know. 30-minute just opened, guys. Let's see. Still holding the buys? Let's go, bro. Oh, sheesh. Look at this, chat. A little skeptical because it's the 30-minute, but also, I always forget, mama didn't raise no bitch. I don't really like how big this wick is. Maybe pull back a little bit more, but let's see. We tapped right into this demand. We have a lower one right there, but then we have another one under here. That's why it's so hard. Is look at this. Like, there's a demand right here that you could tell under these lows people could use, but then also under that demand is another one right here. You know? Hourly looks good to flip bullish. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Getting into a buy down in here and letting the hourly flip. Only one way to find out. Let's see his overall fib level. Still not quite there. What the hell-y? What the hell? Ow. See if we can get a deeper pullback. Or if we get it set up for sales. Like I said, I don't really want to sell on this first little reaction, so wait and see. Yo-ho! EMMITT.TRADES in the motherfucking building. Emmett, we're all waiting for your first YouTube video back. I'm gonna be the first comment and like. If anyone in the chat beats me to it, Emmett will be giving you guys full free access to him 24 hours a day for life. I'm totally kidding. Nah, Steven, you can't beat me, bro. I already like it. He sent me the private link of it, so I already like and commented on it. So when it drops, it's already there. I already won. Okay. You're selling them. He does that shit to me all the time. He'll be on live and he'll be like, by the way, all of you guys said if you guys liked and subscribed on this video that Luca would if you guys would. I'd be like, what? ET the market maker. Oh my god, how did I never put? Oh wait, no, it's not. Oh, because it's EMMITT.TRADES. I thought ES. ET phone home, bro. You got to use that more often. God, that's genius. That's actually genius. The fuck am I? LNL? Come on now. I know we're alien. Don't know what to do. Fell in love with you. Bro, chat, should we just get in that deep down in here for no fucks? No, not actually. Not actually. I'm down to get a little risky today, chat. Full access, no titty, chill. Chill, brother. ZENOO heroes, facts. If you know, you know. Bro, my dude. Instagrams. Oh shit, look at this, guys. See, the buys are kind of playing. Telling you, I saw it the most on the futures chart. It just looks kind of clean. Fell in love with you. $4 flipping on US 30. Sheesh. That's all I'm saying, brother. Oh wait, you think that the 30-minute? Oh no, the 30-minute did flip, is what you're saying. NAS has no bottom wick on the 4-hour. That's the thing that earlier why I had kind of sells up, but then I was like, you know what? I'm kind of finding the trend with that. So I'm hoping maybe we get like a bottom wick and then we buy back up or something like that. See if we get a bottom wick or something. Oh wait, there's a little mini bottom wick, I guess. Yeah, we had the sells marked up at first. I was just saying, kind of off this leg, we're kind of sitting in a big hourly rejection area too. So now that we're rejecting, I'm kind of open to it, just waiting to see. Market, where are the 4-hour lows? Down over here? Yeah. The 4-hour lows are right here, guys. Where I just put this is where the 4-hour low is sitting. Wait in chat. Wait in chat. Who traded this morning? Who traded New York this morning for them buys? I'm in order flow. What? What? Traded before open. There we go. Oh yeah. Sold EU. There we go. How did it go? Got to sell you 1-to-1, 320. Yes, sir. Good shit. W this morning. Good job, Anthony. Whole gang killing it. Look at this though, chat. What's good with it? Shoot much in the car. Can you explain why you would enter a buy there? Yeah, so there's obviously a ton of sell volume coming in, but it's just that like price is overall on an uptrend of higher highs and higher lows. So the way that I kind of trade, like if we weren't tapping into a big zone like this, I definitely would be a lot more enticed to take it. But like price moves like this, right? Where like if you guys don't notice, all these are fib pullbacks. So like this to here, you mark it up. What happens? It pulls back, rejects off discount, continues up from the same thing. You go from the low down in here and drop to the next high. It just pulls back into these levels to continue price back up if we're in an uptrend. So like I was talking about earlier, I mean, if you guys can't tell, NAS is clearly kind of doing what I was talking about, how like this made a high, made a low, led to a new high, led to a new low, new high, new low, new high. And like now we're making a low, right? It's like if I were to have sold off here, would have lost. If I would have sold here, would have lost. If I would have sold here, looks like now we would have won. But for how long? So usually what I do is once we get this sell-off off of here, we wait for a slight retracement. If we can show that we want to like actually hold up here and continue lower, then we'll look for a sell on the retracement, right? Because I just don't want to be a FOMO trader, right? It's like if I would have gone to the sells up here, I mean, I wouldn't have, but let's just say I would have sold, then it would have been good. But I don't want to have like FOMO being like, oh, it's selling off, I want to hop in, right? It's like I still got to keep my my mind on this. Could this be a pullback? You know, if you go to the higher time frames, looks like we are you know, correcting the move a little bit, but you got to think we've had all these bullish candles with no pullback. So this literally could just be a pullback to continue higher, right? So kind of just waiting as of now. It's dumping though. US 30. We could take a look at US 30. US 30 has not started the dump yet. Hour, 4 hour. This is the daily. Daily's looking strong bullish, but like I always talk about, guys, this simply could be on the daily. Look at the overall trend. We camp here, make this low, retest, continue lower. So not opposed to it. 4 hour. Starting to reject a bit, but let's just see, are we pricing at discount? Interesting. Just sir, looks like a retest. Yeah, it could be. That's why I'm just waiting, right? Thanks, Tony. Yeah, it was hard passing the phase 1 funded account. You got it, bro. Look, you betraying an Asian session? I have not been, actually. I've kind of wanted to kind of trade like gold during it just for fun, but you know, then I would just be trading around the clock. That's dumped hard. All right, well, we're taking out this low, which was the level we talked about earlier, which liquidity could be sitting under. So that's my favorite session. GC1 15-minute strat works like a charm. Hell yeah. There you go, Kevin. What up, Maddox? How you doing, my G? I got to tap into the 15-minute. What's it called? The 15-minute demand now. See what ends up happening. US 30. US 30 to me right now doesn't even know what it wants to do. It's kind of just in this box. It'd be nice though if it like maybe, right? Could be getting in early buyers right here, guys. So we gotta wait for price to kind of like, let's see if we can kind of like come, retest a bit, and then maybe go. You ever trade supply and demand, Luca? I mean, that's kind of what I'm trading. I trade like supply and demand, but mixed with liquidity. Like this whole zone I have marked up is definitely a demand zone, but I like that price manipulated it and we're getting a lot of buying pressure off of it. So don't want to FOMO into the buys right now because of this little thing. So wait for a little retracement. Boom. So it's NQM5. So MQM5, guys. Yeah, this is just NASDAQ. 16-point stop. Let's wait and see. I kind of forget the freaking contract size. I think like 2 cons. $5 per tick. How do we check how many ticks it is again? You guys know if 2 cons is too much, too little? Hopefully this 5-minute can close. Two cons is $1,000 risk. So it's only a 50K. So what would, so is 1 con? So 1 con would be like $500 risk. 1 mini is $5. So that's what I thought. So it's $5 a tick. But what's the tool to figure out how many ticks it is? I thought I could pull like my crosshair or something. You know? Something like that. How big is the SL? It's like 16 points, 20 points. So it's 4 ticks a point, right? Yeah. Let me do. Tell me what to do. Okay. Chad's looking good on this little thing. If we can get a push above here, I'm gonna go quick stops to BE though. A lot of you guys always say shit about it, but guys, I trade how I'm gonna trade, which comes to understanding. All right, if I'm going to take a trade above this high, it should not break above this high and come back in. So if we get up and we get in a profit, I do not want to let it come back down. Right? A 19-point stop at 1 contract could be 380. So that's what I thought. It's right less than, somebody do around 2, a little bit more than 500. I don't care too, I mean, I don't want to say that, but I don't care too much about these accounts. I kind of forgot about them, but I definitely am down. They're Apex ones, guys, so we definitely be aggressive with, you know, not letting the drawdown get us, right? Oh, shit. Multiple of 4. Oh, because I have a bunch of, so I have 4 accounts. So I got to do 8, right?
Order filled.
I think I got to do 8 because, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 different accounts. I was so wrong. I thought you were risking 20 points. Well, yeah, I'm risking around like 20. If you look around here, it's like 16. It actually could even be less, but we'll wait and see. I just want to play these out. Oh my god, what an awful entry. Hey Luca, isn't Apex 9 payouts? I don't know. People can say whatever they want, but I think you should. They paid one of my friends 2.5 million recently. So I don't have, if anything, I think that they're paying them. Should have waited for a kind of deeper pullback. We'll kind of see. I'm only risking $500. I'm not in on my live account too. Forgot to. If we re-break above highs, guys, I'm gonna get in on my Forex account. I don't know why I didn't actually. This is why I don't like doing both at the same time. We're still in a steep downtrend, guys. I kind of think I drew this trend line a little too tight. No, not really. All we need is a closure. All we need is a closure. We'll wait and see. Yeah, well, no shit now, top songs. All right, so there's one thing to point out, guys, is just the strict market structure that we keep talking about. Is there a path tool on here? We want it to hold now to actually change character. I just didn't wait for the change of character, and I could draw it out if there's a path tool. Oh yeah, polygon maybe. So look at the trend, guys. Like this, right? Where this came up and is leading to a low. Now all we need is this low to hold to lead to a new high, because this is actually what's going to form that W formation, which is the reverse head and shoulders to actually complete an actual change of character, which kind of got in off the... Didn't really come back too much. Should have fibbed it up. Apex has tough rules, but as long as you stick to the rules, they pay. Yeah, like, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, I do this kind of for, you know, I've been trying to get more into futures, try it out, get more familiar with the platform, how it works, all that stuff. All right, guys, so I do have my live account open now. So if we do re-break above highs, I might give it a shot. But we'll see. It could just melt, but gonna wait a second. I feel like they're wrong. Look at the 1 hour, 6 minutes left. Well, it's either gonna help us out on this next hourly or screw us over. Hopefully it pushes in our favor. I'm about to full pull my live account. Please don't. Just wait. If I get in with my live, it's gonna be like probably over in here. But as of now, waiting to see. So other confluences, guys. If you look at the 15-minute, we had all these candles down, and then what do? We're tapping back into the 15-minute demand, which is sitting right here. So I thought this could be a break and retest to continue at that new open. We do have this MA way down here, which actually could pull back to 5-minute. I guess there was no kind of break of structure there. I was really focused on the one. Saw the liquidation in the rejection zone on the 15, decided to give it a shot. And yeah, that's what I'm saying about, like, I would want to potentially re-get in if we re-break, because this was just a steep downtrend, and I guess that this didn't really break any structure to the upside. We kind of had this little retest right here to go, but it wasn't that steep of one. We just missed discount. So usually what I'll do is if this low creates this high, you wait for the little retracement into discount, tap to go. And we just had missed it where I got it up in here. So just waiting to see. Crazy how quick it changed trends. Because, like, I basically was playing this off of how bullish this was, but I guess we're selling super hard to take out buyers from earlier in the session. So kind of makes sense. Honestly, kind of glad I didn't get on my live now, but that gives us room for another trade. You know? So we'll see. I definitely will look for another trade. Kind of a forced entry. Pull up the futures and I saw basically this. I liked this extension, retracement, this wick, and that we kind of came down, liquidated the wick, came back up. I thought this was the liquidity we needed to potentially continue, but it looks like we needed to continue a little further down. So let's see if we can get a hold around here. But I doubt that this was the low we needed to take out, right? We'll see. Three minutes into the hourly. That last hourly is pretty brutal, so. Fighting two trends against each other. Overall bullish, but fighting this fucking steep downtrend. Literally like right when I got on this trade, when like the saddest Drake songs turned on. I just had to change it. I was like, there's no way I'm listening to that right now. This song sucks too. Let's do this one. Lift the vibes up. Dope shit like that, Germ. It did go sideways like you called though. It just was distribution instead of accumulation. Where though? Where do you see the accumulation? I don't really see too much of accumulation. It looks like it distributed, and I wanted the pullback to go. The thing like when I talked about price stalling out, that was for me to want to sell. Like I would want price to kind of like, because we're in such a sharp uptrend, I want us to kind of stall out, maybe take out some highs and then dump, not just go from like super bullish to super bearish. Usually what happens when that happens is the continuations, right? Like the impulse, correction, continue, right? Like this is what I usually wait for. Something like this. Just I think the thing about this particular setup has to do with us looking left, and you know, I just didn't know if this was really going to hold. I thought because we kind of came down, took liquidity that like we didn't. I guess it really depends. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, do we think the market actually is going to continue bullish as fuck from there, or are we cooked? Right? I think this could just be an hourly rejection. So, someone in the chat, tell me, for me to continue, or for me to shift to the sell bias, what would I want to see? All right, so average open bottom wick. What do you guys want? What would I want to see? I know when you guys will know what to do. Higher low, yeah, higher low within discounts. Now we've pushed super up. I was playing this fib of us retracing into here to continue long. So we'd have to scratch that and then look for us to retrace in a discount of here. 50%. Oh, not there. And then continue the short. That's all I'd wait for. There's no top wick. It's probably just gonna sell off. Market has to breathe. Yeah, well, that's why I thought that like price was gonna, you know, when I think of the term like, oh, the market has to breathe, I think of like, all right, price is pushed up so hard, we need some sort of pullback to continue. That's like, to me, letting it breathe. So just trying to play a higher low. Oh, dang, that 4 hours coming to flip too is one of the things we talked about at the beginning. That's annoying. A high close below a low. That's a good way to put it. I'll wait for the engulfing. Almost looks like we hit a resistance. Yeah, I mean, we kind of did, you know, up on the higher time frames. It's just, I didn't really think that it was going to be enough to sell off from here. Sometimes, usually in rejection zones like this with the resistances, it can come up and reject the continue or whatever, but I thought, I don't know, I thought we were going to break through this. Push down. We caught, you know, we caught these whole sells on Thursday, and then now trading back above here. I thought break, retest, continue. Thought we'd get some sort of retest. So I like these MAs though. Obviously didn't work out in our favor, but understanding that price needs to kind of pull back to hold these levels for sure. I need to be able to see what I'm on. I hope we just don't like range in between here. You can see here we, you know, this low created this high. We're back down to the low that it created. So on the upside is that if it were to range, you know, it would hold this low and then buy back up, but it would just potentially just move sideways from here. It's hard to be certain with all those unmitigated for value gaps below. Yeah, so that's what I was kind of talking about earlier, is that, do you guys remember when we first got on stream and we were up in here? I kind of talked about how there was a demand here, there was a demand here, there was a demand here, and under those all had fair value gaps and a bunch of displacement. So tried to play it, you know, but it's all good. I took on the futures accounts. I didn't touch my live account on that play, so. Unboxing, I'm band popping. Seasons go by like I'm binge watching. I'm trying to think. What happened to US 30 too? All right, so look at US 30. Same thing I would look for here is like, look at it. It's a retracement right to discount to continue back up. So, you know, we just got faked out on the buys on NASDAQ. So I don't really want to like try and just get right into buys on US 30. But the same type of play is impulse, retracement into discount, looking for a continuation of the highs, right? So let's think. Now that we've got liquidated on the buys, where would I continue the shorts from? It's like you could consider this to break a structure and then try and play this on a pullback. That's super aggressive. Try to a nice kind of closure with no wick potential might hit support to go create. It's hard to be certain. Yeah, I always see a sell-off after market goes high in the morning open. Yeah. I just trade price action. Price to me, I was like, you know what? You could go long. Why'd you start the fib right there? Because like we already kind of channeled up and then we had this higher low get created and this is the low that caused this high. So I would consider like this to kind of the start of this move. And then you see that this was the highest point. That then after this, we kind of channeled down into here. And you know, these are the type of plays I look out for, is then the rejections and discount, looking for the continuations. Those type of places. NASDAQ coming back up at all? Not really. US 30. Where's SPX? Dude, I have not traded SPX. We're getting a good reaction now on NAS. Yeah, we're waiting to see US 30 channeling pretty good. Hey, we winning? Not exactly, not yet. I'm not in this US 30. Even Luca, help you the rest of the. Hey, let's go, Gustav. Good job, bro. W's in the chat. Phase 1 passed. Congrats, G. Amazing. Taking my hold. I think it actually might hold. When will you start trading London? I haven't really made that decision. I think I might do New York instead of London. The more I was thinking about it, I was like, a majority of people all trade New York. You know, I've been trading more indices anyways. I think I might do New York instead. So I kind of made an announcement on my story yesterday about opening a live trading room for New York. I haven't done like a private Zoom thing like that in a little bit, so it'd be fine. Should be fun, not fun. Should be fun. Waiting to get out of those, see if we can get a reaction. Fork it. But for anyone who's interested in the live trading, guys, You guys can go over to my there's no way. You guys can go over to my Instagram to get the link, but basically you guys will not get shit, where is it? Oh, right here. Here's the link for any of you guys who want to join the waitlist, but you will not get charged. It's a waitlist because I'm not going to improve everyone. So, if any of you guys want it, you guys can click that link to join the waitlist. If you guys go do it, or go and do it, use code EARLY for 15% off, and you'll be locked in at that 15% off forever once you do it. But like I said, you won't get charged unless you get accepted. So if you guys want to do it now just to get the discount in, you guys can do that right there. And that'll be for live trade in New York session. Okay, US 30, what's good? Sheesh, I'm still not convinced. Especially on US 30, I'm just still not convinced it's gonna sell the frick off. NAS makes a little more sense because of that rejection area, but look at like US 30, like why are we just rejecting off of this area? You know what I'm saying? Not fully convinced yet. Let's see. Wow, it's got what? Yo, we lit. What's up, Nix? Where you at, bruh? How far? Oh, I think you said 1. Yeah, like 1. My glory. Oh my god. Who won in pool? Luca won because I let him. That's so false. We even played twice. When we played the first time, I only won by 1 ball, and then I put 1,000 on it. You still got to do the backtesting session for the chat, bro. But I told him that if he won, it would be 1,000. If I won, it would be he has to do an hour-long backtesting session with all you guys. So that will be coming soon. Now you gotta do that shit, bro. What if you're gonna do a Wednesday? Fire. Making a mockery. Making a mockery. Got my realtor out here playing Monopoly. You want to list like a trade live challenge? Well, that would be fun. You don't. I have something that we're gonna start doing. Have you guys seen those things that you can go and have you guys seen those things where you could go what's it called? And like backtest trade with each other live. That's what I did with in Dubai for that challenge. But I'm gonna get it to you guys soon. So I'm gonna start doing things in the Discord where we'll all hop on and do that. It'll be like Kahoot. Luke, where's your Guayaki yerba mate? Bro, oh my god. It's in the freezer. I actually have to go grab it. It's probably frozen now. Let me go grab it. Thank you, Top Songs. My glorious Top Songs. My glorious Top Songs. All right, guys. I like that retest on US 30. Sheesh. 15 minutes about to open up. No way, it's about to open up like that. Look how this 15 minute is about to close, guys. That's gonna close weird as shit. We have 1 minute to the 15. I think Nas is gonna pump up to go create the right shoulder. That's what I'm saying. I think it still could sell off, but I do think we have to get some sort of move up to make that shoulder to continue lower. That's what I was playing, guys. That's literally why I got in. Oh my god. 2K, bro. Hey. Damn, 2K? No, Lonnie, post that in the Discord. I want to see. Luca, who put you on the drink? That's such a good question. None of you guys have ever asked that. Who put you on the drink, Luca? All right, real quick. On this 15-minute, guys, I do not like how this closed bullish. This, to me, means that it has a whole wick that needs to be filled. Or, like, we might come sell off below these lows a little bit and come wick fill this. Let's wait and see. Dude, NAS does not have one fucking thing. Yeah, look, it's kind of pulling right here. Wick fill, wick fill, wick fill. We'll see. All right, so how did I get introduced to the EMMITT? The reason I still drink them, it low-key like reminds me where I came from. So it actually, first off, did come from where I came from. Like the people who all did it. Like one of the people live over where I live. But back in high school, I would drink them. Like my friends would get them. I used to like them. It's like an energy drink kind of thing, natural caffeine or whatever. But I applied in college my sophomore year to be a brand ambassador for them just to get free ones. I literally couldn't afford to get as many as I wanted. So I was like, bro, if I become like an ambassador for them, they'll just send me free ones and I'll just drink them and also hand them out. And I was in a fraternity and there's all like sororities and fraternities and all that type of stuff. So literally like went through an interview thing, not to get paid. It wasn't even paid. It was literally to then like take pictures and get free yearbooks and shit. But it just kind of reminds me of it. It kind of takes me back to where I came from and go, I used to fucking, oh my God. Yeah, I can get into that. I could talk on and on, but there's levels. You got to go through it all. Not one bullish candle. Not one. Not one. Insane. And what's just crazy to like, and I'm just talking out loud, is I'm such a like, you know, stick with the trend person because it's not just going to go from trend to trend, right? Usually it'll go from trend to maybe a pullback to continue, but usually they can saw, bro, it literally went from straight bullish candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Went from 5 bullish candles in a row to, and once again, this is the 15 minute. 5 bullish candles in a row Nas buys? Yeah, Eric, you could have fucking guessed it before even coming on. Yeah, try to play off this 15-minute demand. Gotten profit about $120. It was great, and now we're just gonna blow the accounts. It's all good. Fuck it. Whatever. We're on to the next one, guys. I didn't take it on my live, so I'm still looking for an account, guys. I'm down to take another trade potentially today on my live account. I'm interested in US 30 though. I'm interested in some potential US 30 longs. Smiling at me, smiling at me. Interesting. Very intrigued. Oh, Tay, you're here in the... Tay, talk. Tay, you can unmute in the Discord if you want, I think. The only person I muted. I'm gonna unmute you, Dakota, but the reason I mute you is because... what's it called? Oh, that's a server mute. I can mute this way. Yeah, no, he's good. Sometimes you join without the thing on. Server mute is hilarious. If there's anyone here in the Discord and you guys want to talk or anything, let me know. Someone mentioned it earlier, guys, but yes, I am close to 10K subs, which I think is pretty cool. We're gonna have to do a party. Well, how close are we? Like, when do we think we'll hit it? Sheesh. We could probably hit it this week or next week. Smelling at me, smelling at me. Gotta make videos. I know I got a lot more coming up. I got some saved up. Yeah. Not just gonna talk, I'm gonna do it. You guys will see. What really? What really to what? Such a weird channel, bro. Channeled up, channeled down. Cause my thing is this: 10K. Yeah, I'll be at 10K subs soon. We gotta do a party. I feel like that's when you consider like, okay, you're like, you actually do YouTube. It's not a lot, but it's also enough where you're like, oh shit, like, damn. Oh, you haven't. No, Alani, send your trade in. You're officially a YouTuber, exactly. Like, never. Like when people ask me what I do for a living, like I never really like YouTube's not one of the things that get brought up. Sometimes I'll say stream, which I guess it's mostly like, oh, I day trade. It's like, what's day trading? Just like, you know, stocks. Sai had a hoodie or like a jacket that said I trade stocks, and it's just funny because that's what like that's all he says is that like, or all of I mean all any of us say is that like, what do you do for a living? I just trade stocks. All right, guys. So you guys can see here once again, playing off of I keep going over, but it basically has to do with what's the trend. Every time we make a higher high, we get a higher low into discount. So now we've gotten this sharp uptrend here. We create a high, we retrace into discount, getting a reaction. Don't like that we're just like basically formed a range from this low to this high right here. I'd say we're just kind of channeling in here. I think we could get a good reaction off here to go long, but because of the lack of volume and where we're kind of priced in, the same thing that happened on NASDAQ could happen, where we try to go long here. Stops probably. You could put them here, but maybe down in here or whatever. And it's just, I don't know. So we got about 20 minutes until the 350 candle. Maybe we can get a good reaction. You could tell there's volume a little bit because of how big this candle is. It's kind of wiping out all of the sell, 1, 2, 3 candles, this one candle's come back up. All right, I got a serious question in the chat. Actually, I'm gonna put a poll. That'd be funny. I'm just genuinely curious. Everyone answer that in the chat. I love you. That stall. That bullish candle was looking so good for a second. That's hilarious. Yeah, I know. I mean, we're technically still just ranging as of now. All right, guys, let's do something real quick. Let's go into here. Sonar Lab session's on. We'll head on over to gold. So a lot of you guys tell me gold. And let's look at, all right, on average. This isn't on average, but just from today. All right, New York session moved. All right. And I'm just curious, when we go to Asia, oh, okay. So a lot of you guys keep preaching to trade gold during Asia. So I want to go through. All right, but this would be Chop City. Actually, if you would have long. What time is that? So it's like later in the day. Little Asia. Oh wow. You have?
Yeah, definitely.
On gold or what
I
else?
trade it every day. Yeah, just gold. I only trade gold during Asia and London.
Brother. What about New York? You trade New York at all?
Nah. And then I just stick to like NASDAQ US 30.
Wait, sorry, I broke up. What did you say?
I was saying I don't really like the way it moves in New York, me personally. But, um,
Gold.
yeah,
But
yeah,
but you trade NAS and US during New York?
yeah. This man,
So you trade all 3 sessions?
yeah, basically
That's awesome, bro.
one trade a session. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Hop in the add me in the Discord if you're on for Asia. I might hop on. Interesting. And what's the other thing? Do you trade anything besides gold during Asia?
I'm trading on futures. Like if I was trading forex, then probably I would trade more things. But the only reason why I stuck with gold is because I'm on futures. It's kind of like the only thing that I noticed that really moves the nation.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. Wait, did the poll not go out, guys? Did you guys vote in the poll? Do you guys see a poll in the chat or no? Oh, now it has it. My bad. It just refreshed. Some of you guys did trade. You guys are hilarious. I was just seeing. How did it go for you? For those of you guys who did trade yesterday, how did it go? Do you wish you didn't trade that day? Did you get liquidated or what? G1 took 6 hours. Yeah, that low volume. Oh, it's good, Brandon. What's up, G? Trump news pumped it from Sunday night. Yeah, I blew a funded, bruh. on a bank holiday. Really, cuz? That's kind of funny. That is crazy work, bro. What's up, US 30? Like what? Posted your trades. Where at in the Discord?
I still really believe in these sales.
Yeah, well, from where though? Where would you take them?
A little bit higher, like 230.
Yes, sir. I like the 250 candle.
Yeah, no, like 230 when it it broke below that. So initial consolidation a little bit.
Oh,
Like on a 5 minute on that, not good.
yeah. No, I get your ideology behind it. I just felt like with Nas especially, like the way that it was such in like a sharp decline up. Let's say I didn't even take the buys and I strictly was looking for the sells. I would have been sitting here so long trying to fib up like this, trying to fib this up, waiting for a retracement, but just like channeled down. I didn't really see any like. Are you talking about NASDAQ? So where's the 230? So like over.
Like my whole like good whole morning was come up until like the 4 hour resistance and kind of like sitting in all that chop right now. Expecting it to kind of dump and retrace a little bit from there. That's kind of where I was targeting this morning.
Yeah. That makes sense. Still gone. All right, well, let's look. So same thing, guys, with US 30. Let's just say US 30 because it's kind of like in its initial kind of downtrend line. It looks like NAS was way more volume. It's gone a lot more points wise. But for this, like the price action, I just haven't really seen anything that would make me really sell. Like if we wanted to right now, and let's see, 15-minute. We could short these. It's like, let's put this up. And I'm just curious. I'm not in it. I'm not in it, chat, but I'm just curious. Like, is this really? Hourly is looking pretty good, actually. Let me see. I posted Lucas general chat. All right, I'll check it right now. Short that already. I mean, bro, I'd be in drawdown. I'm saying is I don't really want to FOMO in. Let's see. All right, 5 minute. Oh, shit. I guess this initial pullback up in here, like this break, kind of a pullback into here, and then a continuation. You could consider that. Luca, when we get a tour, yeah, show us the new apartment. You guys want to see it? All right, I could do that for a I could do it today for a video. I kind of want to put out a strategy video for you guys soon. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I haven't done like actual, like most of the videos I put out are like podcasts or maybe like a vlog mixed with something. I mean, I live trade on here, so you know, it kind of makes up for it. But I want to put out some more value when it comes to actual strategy, my ideologies behind certain entries and all that, right? So, or what do you guys want to see? Do you guys like that type of stuff, or would y'all see, like, you know, you guys let me know. See, bro, I would be so hot if I took the, like, could you guys imagine how mad I would be? I'd be sitting here punching the air if I would have sold right there. New apartment, all right, cool. I'll do a new apartment tour for you guys, bro. The upstairs and everything's pretty gangster, so definitely down to show you guys. It's a little exposed though, you know? It's like right downtown San Diego, so I don't want people to show us, don't tell us facts. I took the buy and so I was like, Keon, you're hilarious. Oh, here comes Top Songs. Yeah, guys, look at these sells got cooked. Whoever told me to sell already, I would have been punching the air. But taking this camera up to the top when I'm playing. Let's see this though. 29. Honestly, it sounds like a. If you would have sold off that higher time frame supply that you marked up, you would have been heading to the bank right now. Exactly. Would have been a risky move with no confirmation. Thank you for saying that because I agree. So everyone look up. I'm mumbling. Look up at my screen, guys. So over the left, we had a higher time frame kind of rejection zone over here, and we kind of move down. And all we've been doing today is channeling up, and channeling up, channeling up, channeling up, channeling up. And this is basically what we were presented with, right? So we had a rejection area over to the left, right in here. But what I always talk about, that I like paying attention to current price rather than what's happened in the past. Because yes, this plays out sometimes, but I'm not opposed to it. There's certain things that has to happen in this area for me to consider it valid. So if I were to like off the top sell right here, my reasoning behind it is, all right, we have this low getting broken. We're entering the sells. And a lot of the time, I know this has happened to probably a lot of you guys, is you'll get into these sells. And what will end up happening? It'll sell off right into this next little like support right down in here and continue up and stop you out, right? How many people have this happened to? You have a rejection area, you'll try to short, and it'll just fake you out and continue higher, right? So that's the whole reason why I wait for price to come, kind of break, and then retest, especially into like a fib level, and wait for a continuation, right? And then I'm more inclined to take the sells probably over here. So that on top of, I mean, just understanding the whole price action within the rejection zone for me to consider it valid, because then after is like, let's say we didn't get in on the initial sell and price has just been dumping. No matter what, I'm always looking for retracements in a discount, but it never really gave us like a good discount thing. It's just kind of gone down. So that's why my whole idea has been like, all right, we're bullish. We're probably just pulling back to continue higher, right? So I just think that there wasn't as much actual confirmation to take those sells besides just an area that it just, you know what I'm saying? Like usually on a rejection zone, you wait for it to reject and some sort of price action within it, but it literally just like tapped this and then hasn't pulled back since. Right? Like it tapped this where we had this marked up and it's just not given any type of lower high to come back up. So I'm not too mad that I didn't take the sells because there wasn't really that much of a opportunity. When it comes to US 30 though, more of an opportunity, especially now that we just kind of faked out these lows, kind of pulled back, maybe lead to a continuation, shake out some early sellers. But it's also just ranging. Like you guys gotta think in a span of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's just say 5, right? These 5 candles in a row, we're able to go 102 points, okay? 102 points off of these 5 candles. In the last 5 candles here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the low is here and the high would be here, 36, right? We moved 36 points. So it's a third of what was happening over here when we first got onto the charts when session first started, right? And my thing is this, is that when I first got onto the charts, I was like, oh no, I missed kind of this buy heading in the session. But then again, what I would already be waiting for, because let's say I didn't hit the buys up here, in my head is like, oh, maybe we're just going to continue to buy up. But no matter what, I want to wait for this low fib to this high and then a rejection in here and discount like we just got. And look, we're starting to get a reaction to go long. Like, I don't think my buy ideas is that bad. Like, break of the 5-minute high. We had some good volume. It should lead to a pretty good push. 350 candle. Yeah, we got 10 minutes of the 350 candle. Very curious to see what could happen. Guys, who would want me and Nick to go live for New York today? I think Nick's gonna come over, so maybe we'll go live for you guys. Who is Nick? Nick is one of the traders that I trade with. He actually goes live here on the YouTube during London session. So if you guys are not awake, you guys can come over to, or if you guys are awake, well, dude, I'm like not talking today. Come over to my live streams over here. You'll see there's a second person right here. This is Nick. He also trades during London. Good trader, but he's coming over today. We're gonna do some content and get some stuff done. So maybe we'll go live for you guys. I think you might go live here for London later too, so I might be on there. Are you in this? No, I let you guys know. I kind of have it marked out. I'm thinking about it. It's just, it kind of goes into the volume thing I talked about, where we technically are in a range. If we wanted to then maybe take pullback, continuation, break. Oh my God, of course. Let me just think. Let me lock in, chat. Let me lock in. You want to see Luca versus Nick's? Once I get that new platform, guys, where we can trade, me and Nick will do that. Nick's a good trader. Like, I don't think he'd be afraid, even though actually he'd probably shit himself. Nick, I hope you're listening. He's probably pissed. That motherfucker. You went in for a buy? Awesome. I agree with it. It has to do with the original idea we had when we first came on. Continuing the buys. But I just think there's enough volume for me to do it right now. We got 350 candle in a couple minutes where, you know, maybe let's put some buy stops above here. Nah, we'll see. Got a couple minutes to kind of prepare. We'll see. If it gives us a nice resistance to buy above at the candle, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. But as of now, no trade. Get a dollar back. Look at that rejection. Got a new 5-minute candle in a minute. What about NAS buys? NAS buys. It's a little deeper. I'd say the price action on US 30 right now looks a little better, right? Just, you know, distribution, kind of a pullback in a discount, looking for a continuation. The thing I will say though is that we've been in this downtrend where every time we made like a high, every time we made a high, we led to a low. Every time we made a high, led to a low. So this could be a high leading to a low. So how do we counter that? Wait for price to come down, hold, and wait for like that, you know, re-rate back up. We got 5 minutes till 350 candle. Let's see. Too bad. Ugh. Nix was talking a lot of shit how he would beat me. There's no way. Bro, especially during London, where do you think I fucking came from? I was birthed a trader during London session. Who the fuck? Bro, put me up against whoever. Put me up against 10 Nicks. No, I'm kidding. I mean, bro, all I gotta say is this. We preach data, right? The data shows that Luca went to Dubai and beat a bunch of the best traders in the fucking industry. I'd be someone who lost $10 billion in a day and didn't even flinch. You think I'm, motherfucker? Come on. I beat Raja Banks, okay? Let's put it that way. I beat some of the GOATs, bro. Put me against whoever. I was a little nervous, but if I knew how to risk a little better, like off the top of my head, because, you know, I really had to sit down and just, bro, I was just fucking around. You keep tagging him, so I think he might be in the chat. If he's in the chat, bro, he's cooked. He's pissed right now. He's literally punching the air. He's pissed, I know. He's driving too, so he can't do anything about it. Motherfucker. Motherfucker never let us. Motherfucker never let us. You don't know now, you know now. Still had to brush J's with the toothbrush. Shit. Still playing my oh shit. Yo shit, it's like the police asking us questions. We don't know shit. Flexing. Yeah, I'm just flexing. Alright guys, all I gotta say is this, is that the price action overall is it could be cooked, guys. Think about this. The sells got faked out down here. I looked at that as a liquidity grab, and then look at the, you know, the buys back up at the 5 minute high. We've come right back into the range, right? So kind of have highs and lows to play with heading into the 350 candle in 2 minutes. But I'm more enticed to take the buys above. I don't really know if I would like those sells. But I don't even know. I think it could just sell out too. Let's just see. Wait and see. Imagine trading at this time, bro. What? Motherfucker, we caught a banger end of last week. What is happening in 3 minutes? 350 candle. So every day at 350, there's some sort of volume that gets pumped into the market. People selling off their positions and whatnot before market close, where you'll see it's in 1 minute. Just waiting to see. Five seconds. Every day at 350, you gamble up or down. Yeah. I think it's gonna be sells. Let's see. Good top wick. That wasn't bad. Wasn't that bad of a candle. Let's see. How do you find Dow Jones on MT5? It might be under US 30. If not, it could be under DJ 30 or something like that. I got my broker open in case I want to do something. I probably shouldn't though. I'm not doing the week like that. Let's just wait and see. That would be, bro. There's no. Oh my god. Nah. Let's see if US 30 pumps, chat. I think it could be a fake out above this high, guys. I'm not in yet or anything. I'll let you know. It's 35-point stop loss on US 30. If y'all were looking to take it above, I wouldn't get in just yet. Let's see what it's going to do here. This rejection is nice, though, because it gives you highs to play off of, where it's like if price closes within here and leads to a strong bullish push above, then that could be a good indication. But as of now, just ranging. Luca, why does he get so much volume right now? So every at 350, I could be wrong, but I think it has to do with, you know, before the market closes, a lot of people who are holding all their positions and stuff are selling their positions. There's just a lot of, obviously, a lot of liquidity getting pumped in the market. I'm looking at US 30 on my phone. US 30. Yeah. This is nice. Get money. Buys. Bro, this is the worst price. This is not the worst price action today. Oh no. That 350 candle was bad. NASDAQ's trying to creep up a little bit like this. If you don't have the so if you guys caught the buys this morning for NASDAQ or US 30, bro, congratulations. This whole push was absolutely beautiful. Was trying to play off this, higher low to continue to make a higher high. You can see the price action here. I'm still looking for higher highs, right? Even though, we caught these banger sells on Friday, got in here at the liquidation of the highs, sold all the way off. That was beautiful. When it came to today, there was no really session liquidity to play off of because we were so bullish. So Louis tried to play the retracement into discount for a continuation. Ooh, US 30, no bueno. NASDAQ's kind of going bullish a little bit. Wait and see. Wow. But overall, today's price action was not too good, guys. I think I might be back on during Asia session to do gold with Nick and potentially London session as well. What y'all think about that? Look at that big push on Nas, bro. What? Nas all the way back at break even. I think all my accounts got wiped though. I doubt it's still holding. Oh, it is. Crazy. Back in profit. That's crazy. Oh no. That gives you no room to rush though. I think I'm just gonna hold these till they blow. Fuck it. I want to get new accounts, guys. You guys are gonna see. We're gonna take it seriously, go crazy. Yeah, we'll see. Told you I was going up. I mean, bro, I've been preaching the buys all day. It's sold all session just to pump right now. Look at US 30. Yeah, that's G. That's hilarious. Hold it to the moon. Apex, yeah. So Eric, I forgot about these Apex accounts that I had, so I decided just to fucking go, said fuck it. Oh no. You caught 25 points on those buys. Good shit. I think it's gonna range pretty hard, but I think we're gonna continue to trend. TOPSTEP is the go. Awesome. I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna get TOPSTEP accounts after. I just had those from like a discount or something. I forget. Bro, we should have just loaded up. Risky business. Yeah, we should have just loaded up buys at the 350 candle. That's probably what Louis did. What happened to the FFF? I still have it. It's still in profit. I just forgot I had these ones, so I decided to get onto it today. Like, fuck it. Oh, damn, Eric. I think I have a second 150K. I think you're right. I think I have a second. It's just hard, guys. Like, I bought those futures accounts because I want to take futures a lot more seriously and do it with you guys a lot more live and stuff. But it's hard trading alongside my live account at the same time. So I got to kind of pick and choose which days I want to do what, right? Which that sucks. Because then it fucks with the probabilities of like, oh, one day I'm taking a win on one account, one day I'm taking a loss on another one, right? So it's one thing I don't like. Moondog here, is he? And diamonds. Oh no. If I would have breached these, they would have just closed, right? Like, are they actually still alive? Kind of funny. I'm shorting gold. Last trade of the day. Oh hell yeah. Oh damn, the trading fucking homies, right? Yeah, make sure you guys all go subscribe to the boys. Everyone in the chat. Everyone go subscribe to the trading dojo. I'm gonna send the link in here. Boom. Everyone go follow the homies. And Mark, bro, we might do Asia session today. Let me know. Let me know what you're up to. I think I'm out of here, chat. I gotta go help Nick. Gotta go help Nick. Wait, did you text me back? Yeah, all right, I saw your text. All right, I'll come down. Chat, all right. Good stream, guys. We might go live later today. I don't know if we're gonna go live for Asia or for London, but I think Nick's gonna be here, so we might just do both. We're gonna be back on stream all week. Make sure to like and subscribe. Pretty slow day until that 350 candle to kind of end it. Luca, do a 24-hour stream so we could watch you sleep. Okay, top songs. But yeah, so you guys are around. I think I should cut these. This is hilarious. All right, I'm gonna cut these with you guys. Exit at market. Let's see if we can get like 500 or something. Or should I just leave it running? Get back up to 500. I'll cut it. That's a percent. Give me the 500. I'll cut it. Give me the 500. I'll cut it. Oh, that's 460, 470, 500. Boom! And we out. Come on, $500 across 4 accounts. Stop playing with the kid. What an exit. Look, it's going to turn around and go anyways. It's actually kind of hilarious. Good exit. Look at that. Turning around. Boom. I just did a whole lot of drugs in my system. Damn, what an exit too. Are the accounts up now? Guys, how would I know if this shit got breached? I don't know, but that's lit. Alright, I appreciate y'all. You guys are the goats. If you guys need anything, let me know. Maybe live later on. Let me know. What an exit. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, chat. If you guys need anything, let me know. If you guys want to start live trading New York, DM me. If you guys need accounts, DM me. You guys need anything, DM me. Join the free Discord. You know, join the Discord below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, chat. No SL strategy. Actually worked this time. Peace out. You breached 7 accounts? Nah, it would tell me. I think it would have kicked me out if they got breached, so I think we're good. No SL strat. That's the new strat. No, I'm totally kidding. Yeah, that's what I thought, Trucker. Awesome. So we're actually up 1% after all that draw. Wait, why? Yeah, $500 on a... Yeah, fuck it. That's fucking hilarious. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, chat. Later.